Women who have a high sex drive do this. Ever found yourself wondering if that woman that you are crushing on or just started dating might have a high sex drive? Well, wonder no more, guys, because we are about to dive into the captivating world of female desire, and I'm going to spill the tea on the signs that reveals that she has a high sex drive, so get ready to uncover some insider secrets that will give you a fresh perspective. Now remember, every woman is an individual with her own unique behaviors and characteristics. So, while these signs can be helpful indicators, they shouldn't be used as definitive answers on their own. Instead, consider them pieces of a puzzle, and the more pieces you gather, the clearer the picture becomes, the more signs you spot, the higher the likelihood is. So let's dive in and start collecting those clues, shall we? The frequent initiator. So who, frequent initiator, is starting the flirting? Let's kick this off with our first point, and it's all about who initiates the flirting ever noticed her in the conversations, breaking the ice with jokes or even coyly complimenting you. Well, my friends, psychologists say that a woman who often instigates flirty banter could potentially have a high sex drive. Now, remember, it's not a foolproof sign, but if she's the one making the first move and sliding into your DMs more often than not, you might just be on to something. Openness about sex. Oh, she's open about sex, not shy about her preferences. Now, let's move on to our next sign, how open she is about discussing sex. Now, women with a high sex drive tend to be more upfront about their preferences in the bedroom and aren't afraid to communicate what they want. So if she's making and blushing remarks about her likes and dislikes in bed, chances are she's got a pretty robust sexual appetite. Experts agree that open and candid conversations about sex correlates with a high sex drive. But remember, it's all about the context, gents. So openness in a respectful and consensual conversation is the key here. Engaging in sexual humor. Does he chuckle in the bedroom ever? Notice how she laughs at those slightly risky jokes. Women with a high sex drive often engage in sexual humor, finding amusement in jokes that others might consider off-topic or slightly naughty. Why? Well, because psychologists say that laughter and sexuality are surprisingly linked with a healthy sense of humor, often suggesting a healthy sex drive. So, if she's chuckling at your cheeky innuendos, it could be more than just her funny bone that you are tickling. Liberated sexual attitudes. Taboo isn't in her dictionary. Next up, let's talk about attitude specifically, a liberated attitude towards sex. If she openly embraces and discusses sexuality without an ounce of awkwardness or inhibition, you may have found another sign. Experts agree that liberated sexual attitudes are a telltale sign of a high sex drive. In women, if the word taboo seems to be missing from her vocabulary, she could be signaling a robust desire. But remember, openness doesn't equate to consent. So make sure every conversation and action is mutual and respectful. Regular, seductive gestures.